Good morning, dear listeners. Welcome to our online English lessons. And today's our new theme is present perfect tense. Okay, what's the present perfect tense? Present perfect tense, this is the present perfect tense in English. It denotes an action that has completed at the present time. This is the main difficulty of present perfect time for learners. In Russian, this is not time similar to present perfect. For us, if something happens now, it is the present. And if it has happened, this is already the past. But not for the British. They perceive time a little differently. According to the logic of native speakers, the action may well end in the present or close to the present moment. To express such a connection between the past and the present perfect exists. Because of these features in understanding action and the tense, present perfect is usually translated into Russia by a verb in the past tense. For example, look at this sentence. I have already done my homework. Я уже сделал домашнее задание. In this example, the present perfect time is used because we are talking about the fact that the activity ended very recently. But we translate the sentence to Russian using the past tense. Yes, я уже сделал. Okay, now how is present perfect format? The present perfect tense is formed with the help of the auxiliary verb have, has, and the past participle. The third form of the semantic verb, yes. The auxiliary verb changes depending on the subject. Okay, look at this slide. If we use I, you, we, they, we use have for first and second person and plural form, yes? Okay, next we use has for third person singular. It's he, she, it. And the construction of the present perfect tense is completed by a semantic verb in the third form. If the semantic verb of the correct form, it's regular verb, yes, then its third form is formed with the ending ed. If the semantic verb is irregular, then we take its third forms for the table of irregular verbs. Now, for example, regular verb, yes, to try, tried, to cook, cooked, to finish, finished. And the irregular verbs, yes, third forms, to get, got, to keep, kept, to see, seen. Now, about affirmative sentence. An affirmative sentence in present perfect is formed using the auxiliary verb have had and the semantic verb with the ending ed for regular verbs and third forms of an irregular verb according to the formula. Yes, look at this table. I, we, they plus have plus third form of the irregular verbs or regular verbs with eds. For examples, I have started. Я начал. We have gone. Мы ушли. You have finished. Вы закончили. They have come. Они пришли. In the third person singular, he, she, it, we plus has plus third form of the irregular verbs and regular verbs with it. For example, he has decided, он решил, he has done, он сделал, it has turned off, оно выключать. In sentence and everyday speech, you can often find the abbreviated form of the auxiliary verb have, has. It's formed by adding apostrophe and v for have or apostrophe for has to the subject. Look at this. I have, I've. You have, you've. You have, we've. They have they've, she has she's, he has his, it has its. Example. I've done my tasks. Я выполнил свои задачи. He's washed the dishes. Он вымыл посуду. Now we speak about negative sentence. Negative sentences in present perfect are formed by adding the particle not after the auxiliary verb have, has, but before the main thematic verb. Looks like this formal. I, we, you, they, but have, not, and the third form of the verb, yes? For examples, I have not started. Я не начал. You have not gone. Мы не ушли. You have not finished. Вы не закончили. They have not come. Они не пришли. Or he, she, it plus has not plus third form of the verb, yes? He has not decided. Он не решил. He has not done. Она не сделала. It has not turned off. Оно не выключилось. In a negative sentence, the particle not can be shortened by attaching it to the auxiliary verb have, has. Have not, haven't. Has not, hasn't. For examples, I haven't washed my hair. Я не помыл волосы. She hasn't been to London yet. Она еще не была в Лондоне. And next, we're talking about the question sentence, or we say interrogative sentence. Yes. An interrogative sentence in present perfect is formed by placing the auxiliary verb have, has at the beginning of the sentence. The form will be like this in this table. Have plus I, we, you, they plus third form of the verb. Have I started? Я начал. Have you gone? Мы ушли. Have you finished? Вы закончили. Have they come? Они пришли. Также has plus he, she, it plus third form of the verb. Has decided. Он решил. Has she done? Она сделала. Has it turned off? Оно выключилось. Okay, and about special questions. Special questions are formed using question what, yes, such as when, how, what, where, and etc. Next comes the same word order as in the question sentence. Look at this rule. First we use special questions, then we use have plus I, we, you, they plus verb ed or the third forms of the irregular verbs. Next, special questions has plus he, she, it plus verb ed or third form of the irregular verb. For example, what has he just said? Что он только что сказал? And how long have you knocked on the door? Как давно ты стучал в дверь? And when is present perfect used? Completed action in the present. In this case, the emphasis is one on the result of the completed action. In other words, when the result of an action is visible in the present. For example, I have cooked a good dinner. I know Nina. We have already met. Next, we use unfinished action in the present. Present perfect tense is used when we describe an action that began in the past, has not yet ended in the present, but the result is obvious. For example, I've written 5 pages of the new book this morning. He has finished watching Harry Potter this week. And fact of action, personal experience. If it is important to the speaker to emphasize the fact of some completed event without specifying the exact time, present perfect also comes to the rescue. Often this time is used when we talk about our past experiences or when we ask our interlocutor about it. For example, I have been to Bratislava. And in the question, when we are interested in a fact from someone's life, we also use present perfect. Have you ever been to France? And the time markers. Present perfect is used with emphasize expressions and the words that indicate a period of time that has not yet ended. Never, ever, already, yet, not yet, often, lately, past, once, recently, before, today, this week, this year, for an hour, for a long time, since 3 o'clock, or since December. Okay, students, now we understand when we use the present perfect, how we use the present perfect, and the time market of the present perfect. Now I give you some examples: affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and the question sentence. Okay. First, affirmative sentence. I've studied English since my childhood. He has visited this beauty shop recently. People have walked on the moon. We've just eaten, so we don't want to go to the cave. I have just cut my finger. Next, negative sentence. He has not returned from school yet. I haven't brought the new car. This is my old one. Jane hasn't been to Asia yet. I have not been at university this week because I flew. I haven't replaced the batteries in the doorbell. And the last one is interrogative or question sentence. Have you seen this film about space? Has she brought the tickets yet? How many deals has she made at the moment? How much coffee have you drunk today? How long have you known Mary? Okay, students, thank you for your attention and learn this rule about the present perfect. Goodbye, see you in our next lesson.